Since the 1948 War of Independence, Israel has had to fight 4 wars with its Arab neighbors. The Arab nations have repeatedly expressed their objectives of destroying Israel. Israel believes its very survival is dependent on its ability to defend itself. The Suez Campaign was fought in 1956. The attrition battles from 1967 to 1970, and the Yom Kippur War was fought in 1973. This, however, is the 6-day war, which of course lasted 6 days.
In 1982, Israel, concerned about growing PLO units operating from Lebanon and attacking Israeli settlements in the north, launched an attack on the PLO in Lebanon. In addition to PLO fighting units, the Syrian army, which had firmly established itself in Lebanon, was Israel's principal opposition. However, Syria had a fear about Israel's expansionist motives, and that was not supported by evidence. And Israel did win and maintains a military presence in both countries.
Saddam Hussein.
Yes?
Did you ever have any nuclear bombs?
No, I did not have nuclear bombs. You're talking crazy. I'm not. No.
So, Mr. Bin Laden, in 2001, did you send 4 airplanes at specific targets?
George Bush. That was George Bush.
Okay, and what about all the car bombings?
George Bush. Obviously George Bush.
Okay, are you currently the leader of the Al-Qaeda terrorist group?
It's George Bush. That one is George Bush.
And the last question, what is your favorite color?
I liked George Bush.
George Bush. In a past interview, we have been informed that you were in charge of the 4 planes in 2001. What do you have to say about this?
You crazy? That was Osama bin Laden.
He says that you are not only his favorite color, but you are responsible for everything bad and wrong.
Well, I did kind of screw over our economy, but I did not send those planes at those buildings. That was Osama.
Thank you.
Look, there's Osama bin Laden and his wife.
No.
Get down.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from this dark cold interval and the endlessness that you fear.
Maybe we should go interview people on the streets.
Yeah, it's a very interesting situation. Hey, look, right there. There's
somebody.
someone.
There's somebody. Get him.
There's somebody.
Sir.
Hello, sir. We have received information that Osama bin Laden has been killed. Did you know Mr. bin Laden personally?
I sure did. I played blackjack with him. He was counting cards.
Okay. So how do you feel about the current situation? We're hearing that Osama bin Laden has been killed in his compound by American soldiers. What do you think on this? Back to you, Jim. So why did you invade Kuwait?
I wanted their oil and they smell.
Okay. What was running through your mind when the Americans came over to help you?
I was thinking about dinner, and they shot me in my leg, and I was mad. Very mad.
6 northern countries which had a Protestant majority voted to remain Britain as Northern Ireland. Minority Catholics in Northern Ireland faced economic and political discrimination. Many Catholics demanded civil rights and unification with the rest of Ireland, which had a Catholic majority. Beginning in the 1960s, extremists on both sides turned to violence and terrorism. The IRA attacked Protestants, and armed Protestant militias targeted Catholics. Finally, in 1988, Protestants and Catholics signed a peace accord known as the Good Friday Agreement.
Yeah.
I'm only 4, eh? I just want to drink my maple syrup, eh?
Where's that Canadian they call Lucky? Oh, shoot.
Jews, including many Holocaust survivors, migrated to Palestine in large numbers after World War II. In 1947, the UN drew up a plan to divide Palestine into an Arab and a Jewish state. Jews accepted the plan, but Arabs rejected it. They felt that all of Palestine should belong to them. Arab states launched the first of several wars against Israel, but were defeated. Israel developed rapidly. A skilled and educated workforce built businesses. Israel attracted Jews from Europe, the United States, the Soviet Union, and Africa, as well as Jews expelled from other Middle Eastern lands.
Come on. So they had them bottom jean boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, so they got low.